Hello guys, I'm back. I'm finally back. Oh, look at the hair status. Rocking the bun. The wig is here though. It's here, but it's not on my head. I didn't feel like messing with that thing today. Oh, and look at that band-aid. My nail is broke. Decided to protect it. But now we can get started. So I'm inspecting my skin and I noticed that I have a few acne spots, and it's all because of Aunt Flo. If you don't know who Aunt Flo is, girl, you know who Aunt Flo is. But to prep my skin for foundation, I am using my NYX Angel Veil primer, and this primer is matte, so it's going to leave my face matte and not shiny, and it's going to stay like that all day. Then I'm going to brush my eyebrow hairs into place because I'm going to fill them in with a powder this time. I'm not using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Instead, I'm using an eyeshadow powder. It's just any dark eyeshadow that would complement your brow color. So now I'm going to pack on the foundation before I do my eyes. I've liked this method for a while now, where I just put on my foundation first and then I do my eyes. I don't know, it just helps me see my eyeshadow a lot better if I have my foundation shade on my skin. That's just my personal preference. You can do it in any order, in any way that you want to do it, but this is just what I like to do. So I'm going to put the foundation on first, and after that I'm going to prime my eyes with the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Honey, and I'm just smoothing that over my lid so that there are no creases, no extra lines, no wrinkles, none of that good stuff. And then I'm going to set it with a powder. It can be a powder the same shade as your skin tone. I decided to go for a white powder just because the concealer was a little bright on my eyelids and I wanted that to, go together. So for my crease, I'm going to start by blending in MAC Red Brick eyeshadow. You guys have seen this eyeshadow in my MAC Sephora and Ulta haul. If you have not seen it, go check that video out to see the products that I purchased. I love this eyeshadow. I use it almost every single time I do my eye makeup just because I think it's such a great transition for brown skin girls. And if you don't have this particular shade from MAC, you can always use a duplicate for it. So I'm just going to blend this into my crease with a MAC 217 blending eye brush and just blend it out. So now taking this dark brown eyeshadow from this Forever 21 eyeshadow palette, I know I'm breaking this palette out again because I haven't used it in such a long time. I'm just going to put this into my crease, and I'm going to be a little careful when I do this because I don't want to go overboard with the brown eyeshadow. For this look, I really wanted to go for a warm golden look, but I felt as though that the red brick eyeshadow was just too orange and I wanted to tone it down a little bit with a brown eyeshadow, but I didn't want to go too far with it and make it seem like it was, a brown shade in my crease because I was really going for a nice warm look. So I applied just a tiny bit, but I'm also going to build it up once I finish applying this gold eyeshadow, which is from an e.l.f. palette that I got years ago that I still have. And this is actually my first time using it in a very long time. And for this look, I didn't have too many gold eyeshadows that I was, pleased with. So I figured why not try out this gold eyeshadow from the palette that I haven't used in such a long time, and I like it. I actually like it a lot. So now I'm going to go back with the red brick and kind of warm up that crease again, because once I put the gold eyeshadow on, it kind of just overpowered everything and you couldn't see any other eyeshadow. So I wanted to bring back in some of that warmth with the red brick eyeshadow, and you're also going to see me apply more of the dark brown eyeshadow into my crease just to kind of tone down that color, if that makes any sense. Now here is the tricky part that can be a little difficult for some people to do. I'm going to do a winged eyeliner. Now, I don't know how to verbally explain how to do this winged eyeliner, so that is why I'm bringing this tutorial to you guys. But if you just watch and see how I do it and try it on your own carefully, then you got it, girl. I did notice though that when I was just not cooperating and I was just getting so frustrated. I was looking back at both wings to see if they matched, and one side always looks better than the other side. So I just let it be. I just let it be. Now I'm going to put on some mascara to prep for my false eyelashes. And the eyelashes, I don't remember the exact name of them, but I feel like they are the Ardell natural lashes in the number 110. These are just eyelashes that honestly I found laying on my vanity, and I said I want to wear these eyelashes because they're nice and natural looking. And oh my gosh, I struggled so hard with these eyelashes. I had to reapply glue on the front part of them because that part dried a lot quicker than the other part of the lash band, and oh my gosh, it was just making me so frustrated, as you guys can see. I eventually got both eyelashes on though, and after I got them on, I put some mascara over top of them to kind of blend my natural lashes and the false lashes together, just to make everything look and appear a lot more natural. Moving on to highlighting and concealing and contouring. I'm just going to speed right through this process, but the products that I'm using are listed in my MAC, Sephora, and Ulta haul if you want to check those out. These are two concealers that I bought. These are the NYX HD Concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which I was really disappointed in because of the shade name. It is called Deep, and this is in no way the shade Deep. It's very, very light on my skin tone, but we're past that now, and I'm just going to speed right through this process so you guys can see quickly how I do my highlighting and contouring routine, even though I do have a video of that too on my channel, so please go check that one out if you want to see how I do it in a more in-depth way. One thing too that I want to note is that I'm going to really be chiseling out my cheekbones. Because my hair is tied up, I really want you to see the bone structure of my face, because when I pull my hair up, it makes my face look really fat for some reason. So I really want to make it seem like I have those hollow cheekbones, you know? To line my waterline, I'm going to use just any black eyeliner, any black eyeliner will do. And then to kind of bring back a little bit more of a smoky effect to my lower lash line, I'm going to use this eyeshadow from NYX, and it's called Top Notch Excellence. And it's a really pretty dark brown shade, but it has these, gold reflex in it. And it's like, it has glitter in it almost. It's very, very pretty. Then I'm going to coat my lashes with some mascara, and I'm sorry this is not a flattering view of it. And next I'm going to move on to my lips, and I'm just using a dark brown lip liner. I forget the name of this one, but any dark brown lip liner will do. You just want to line your lips, and then you want to slightly fill them in a little bit, but leave the center open and clean, because we're going to fill that in with a lipstick. And the lipstick that I'll be using is from MAC, and it is called Velvet Teddy. It's one of my favorites. So now I'm going to throw on a nude lip gloss over top of this lip combination, and this is a lip gloss by Victoria Duke. This is something that I got from my year as Miss Pennsylvania Teen USA, and I absolutely love this lip gloss because it's so smooth and so buttery and just so rich at the same time. I just absolutely love it. So I put this over top, and that's the finished makeup look. And now we're gonna move on to the hair, because this hair is looking kind of crazy right now. So let's move on. For my hair, I'm going to start out with this pineapple looking thing on top of my head, and I'm going to split the ponytail into 2 pieces and comb out one piece. So I'm going to take my comb and comb out one piece, and I'm going to overlap it over top of the hair tie so that you cannot see it. So here we go, combing out the hair. Here we go. So I'm overlapping it over top of the hairband so that you cannot see it, and I'm going to take one bobby pin and I'm going to pin that piece of hair into place. You don't have to use one bobby pin, you can use multiple pieces just as long as the hair is going to stay put. And then I'm going to take the second piece and do the same exact thing except crossing it over top of that piece that I just layered over. So we're kind of getting this top knot messy bun kind of look. I'm going to reposition the bun though because it's going to get messed up when I start to comb my edges down and use hairspray and just all that stuff. So I'm going to fix it up a little bit towards the end. So now for my edges, I'm using this Pantene styling wax, and this is an actual wax that you can use for your edges, and I think it works pretty well for keeping the edges slicked down and staying where they're supposed to stay. So I'm going to slick those down with my fingers, and then I'm going to take this extremely hard bristled brush and brush those edges down. And this brush is so hard, but it will lay those edges, girl. So here I am just smoothing down those little pieces in the front, and then I'm going to work on the sides and kind of smooth those pieces down too. And as you can see, my bun is getting ruined in the process, and I'm spraying a little bit of hairspray just so that the edges will stay down all day long. And my edges are pretty frizzy. They don't usually stay without the help of some edge control or hairspray. So that's why I'm using this now. I'm just brushing that down, and now I'm going to reposition my bun, and that's pretty much how I do this messy bun top knot look thing here. This is the completed look, hair, and makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial of me creating this look, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and also share it with your friends. And I won't see you, but you will see me in my next video, so stay tuned. Bye guys.